Hello, everybody. Welcome to your daily pop of positivity. How is everybody? As I was shuffling and I put the cards down, this popped out of my other deck. So I just want to look at this very quickly for you guys. This beautiful ascension lift. Prepare for spiritual growth. Be rapid spiritual growth. Be ready for opportunities. I have to say this happened for me yesterday in terms of what I needed to do for my balance, my spiritual growth, my connectedness to the earth, nature, and all this. I took a unbelievable, cleansing, beautiful long walk around on one of our beaches. Nobody in sight. It was just me and the seagulls. It was so amazing. And I was hearing all these beautiful things. It was so restful and calm and cleansing and reassuring because I promised myself I wasn't going to think of anything, Christmas presents, bills, any pressing issues. I was going to let it all go and be completely present, moment aware, and all the beauty. And seagulls are really funny this time of year. If you even pick up a leaf and throw it, they think it's food, so they gather around you in the millions. But I saw every shape, size, and wonderful one that was out there, and it was so great. And I ended up just being guided to pick up any plastic or garbage on the beach, and I had a little beach cleanup, and it felt so good. I was getting exercise, I was doing something that was productive, my mind was clearing, I felt so good. I felt closer to my best possible self, like just really crisp ideas. And that's sort of this connection when we're seeing things in a natural, vivid, helpful manner. It's the opportunity to heal triggers and patterns from the past. We take them as teaching moments and we learn from them. Then our hard-earned skills and wisdom can help us build our future. Whenever I stop and I meditate, it motivates me, and it does help me in all my professional endeavors. And I see what is meant to be seen with that. You see this huge eye of the sun, being in nature, clarity and clarifying, and getting away from everything, materialism, getting away from ego state, getting away from task mongering of our homes. So restful, so peaceful. But we can also do that just sitting in a chair, closing our eyes. I always listen to a kind of like classical music or jazz, and I let myself just kind of transcend the everyday monkey mind and decisions that need to be made. So peaceful. And this is what comes of it, a renewed passion in things, this beautiful king of passions. It's like a rebirth. It's like, where are we and why are we here? And we strip down to the essentials and we come back to really what matters, and we find answers. We have a passion, true passion for our path, and we get aligned with it. It really is wonderful. And I love this because this talks about Venus encouraging us to have a loving heart, to heal our own heart and become like the Venusian beacon of people in the world around us. Develop what the Buddhists refer to as Maitri. It's a loving kindness, it's benevolence, it's friendliness, it's an active interest in other people's well-beings. And then, we can make that offer, I love you, how can I care for you, express this or show it to you. Again, it symbolizes, this card's definitely a symbol of heart, of romance, of the creative process, of what attracts you, what you value, how you value yourself. It's so wonderful. This helps us soften, to charm, to open our heart, to investigate how we make the situation more beautiful, more fair, more lovely, all of that. I was thinking about this morning about wrapping Christmas presents. I was getting all excited because I really wanted to use beautiful, heavy grade, gorgeous ribbons, beautiful, almost like fabric. I was delving into this possibility too because I thought, how gorgeous would this be to use like a kind of brocade or a satin actual fabric that somebody could reuse. Family members of mine that like to sew, as that's that kind of energy right there. Oops, that's that kind of energy right there. Oops, I hit the camera with my hand. I'm like, let me just knock this over. Remind ourselves, we can always reconnect into that loving state and wanting things to be beautiful and wanting things to be special. And activate this. The sun card right there it says it's sending us extra voltage and inspiration. So we can use it really wisely and feel the heat in the situation, the passion, the people involved. And then we can balance that out by adding water's compassion, the thoughtfulness of air, the logic of earth. right into that beautiful fire. And then we can have a nice balanced equilibrium. You know, this whole read is kind of like allowing ourselves to float, to swim in this beautiful ocean of collective consciousness right now, and soak up the presence of the most divine soul, especially with that beautiful first card that fell out of the other deck. I believe in this process so much. I believe that between us and all the sentient beings, the realms of gods and spirits and things to lift and heal and bring us divine guidance 100%. I feel a little congested, so I'm going to go have a steam, because it's funny. Normally, you know, my voice, I can tell when I am trying to say a certain word and it comes out with clarity. Like I almost feel like my words are like getting a little stuffed up, like my nose is. So I'm going to go have a little steam with that. Also, I'm having one of those days, you know, where somebody has to come and assess an area of your home because we're having gas put in. A lot of our neighbors and neighborhood is a gas stove thing in there, and Ian's like, oh, so you have to wait for this guy. And I get so nervous because if they ask me any questions about where is this plug or where does this hook into, I'm like, you need to be here. He's like, I am. But I get nervous because I'm like, I don't want to be here with this service person and have no idea where anything is or how it works. So I'm like, my mind was skipping over to that. So I'm just like, I'm going to just let it go and be in this and, you know, just follow my passions and the things I want to do, like my reads and connecting you guys. And thank you guys so much. Everybody who went over and saw the soulmate update and all your beautiful comments and watching over here. I appreciate you guys so much. Love and light.